Breaking news from Iraq. The Central Bank of Iraq has just hit a historic milestone. Iraq now holds the highest gold reserves in its history, and experts say this could massively enhance the value of the Iraqi dinar. I'm your host, Bobby King, and today we're diving deep into what this means for Iraq's economy, and for the future of the dinar itself. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with everyone following the dinar news. Your support helps us keep bringing you the real story behind Iraq's financial transformation. Let's jump right in. For decades, Iraq's economy has walked a tightrope between promise and peril. Yet, beneath the weight of uncertainty, a silent transformation has been unfolding, one that could redefine the nation's financial future. This week, Iraq made headlines across the global economic stage, announcing its highest gold reserve levels in history, a monumental stride that now positions at least 25% of its currency as gold-backed. This isn't just another statistic buried in a financial report. It's a signal, a powerful, glittering message that Iraq is fortifying its national wealth, strengthening its currency, and rewriting its economic destiny. A golden turning point. According to recent reports from the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, the nation's gold reserves have soared to record highs, marking the largest increase in Iraq's modern history. For the first time, a quarter of the Iraqi dinar's value is underpinned by one of the world's most timeless and trusted assets, gold. For a country that has weathered wars, sanctions, and political turmoil, this achievement is nothing short of extraordinary. The message is clear. Iraq is serious about stabilizing and strengthening the dinar, and it's doing so through tangible wealth, not empty promises. In the language of global finance, gold is more than metal. It's credibility. It's security. It's trust. And in a world where currencies can be printed at will, gold stands firm as the ultimate measure of real value. A new foundation for the dinar. To understand the weight of this development, we must remember how far Iraq has come. The Iraqi dinar, once among the most respected currencies in the Middle East, lost much of its value in the aftermath of decades of instability. Inflation, corruption, and reliance on oil exports left the economy vulnerable and the currency weakened. Now, by backing the dinar with gold, Iraq is not only injecting strength into its financial system, but also building global confidence. Investors, international partners, and Iraqi citizens alike are taking notice. Economists suggest that gold-backed reserves act as a financial anchor, reducing volatility and shielding a currency from political or market shocks. In essence, Iraq is crafting a more resilient, transparent, and trustworthy economy, one that could soon invite foreign investment on a scale unseen in years. The strategy behind the shine. While this surge in gold reserves may seem sudden, insiders say it's the product of deliberate planning by Iraq's financial authorities. Over the past 2 years, the Central Bank of Iraq has quietly been accumulating gold, diversifying away from reliance on the US dollar and oil revenue. This move aligns with a growing global trend. Countries from China to Russia, and even smaller nations like Uzbekistan, have been increasing their gold holdings as a safeguard against currency fluctuations and geopolitical instability. Iraq has now joined that elite circle with a decisive leap. What's striking is the scale of Iraq's accomplishment. The 25% gold backing for the dinar is not just symbolic. It represents real, tangible value held within Iraq's vaults. This level of reserve strength surpasses many developing nations and positions Iraq as a serious player in the Middle Eastern economic landscape. Gold and national pride. Beyond the economics lies something deeper, a renewal of national pride. Iraq, a land once called the cradle of civilization, is reclaiming its role as a nation of substance and strength. Gold, long revered in Iraqi culture as a symbol of purity and endurance, now serves as a literal foundation for its rebirth. For ordinary Iraqis, this move represents hope. It means a more stable dinar, greater purchasing power, and the possibility of renewed prosperity. It signals to the world that Iraq is no longer defined by its past but by its potential. The ripple effect, global and regional impact. Iraq's surge in gold reserves also has implications beyond its borders. The Middle East is rapidly transforming into a financial powerhouse, with nations like Saudi Arabia and the UAE pushing for de-dollarization and regional economic independence. Iraq's decision to anchor its currency in gold could accelerate this movement, encouraging others to follow suit. Some analysts even speculate that this could be a precursor to a revaluation of the Iraqi dinar, a step that would reflect its strengthened asset base and growing economic discipline. While such projections remain speculative, the direction is unmistakable. Iraq's currency is regaining respect. A glimmer of the future. The symbolism couldn't be stronger. After years of darkness, Iraq's future now gleams with a golden light. The accumulation of record-high gold reserves is not just a financial milestone, it's a declaration of sovereignty, resilience, and renewal. For the first time in a generation, the dinar is not merely a piece of paper. It is a currency rooted in real value, backed by gold, and supported by vision. As the global economy faces inflation, uncertainty, and shifting alliances, Iraq is quietly building something remarkable, a foundation of trust. The world is watching, and this time, the story from Iraq is not about conflict or crisis, but about comeback and confidence. The golden thread of hope in a world often driven by speculation and digital promises, Iraq's return to gold is refreshingly real. It's not just about economics, it's about dignity, sovereignty, and belief in a future that glitters with potential. The message from Baghdad is unmistakable. The dinar is rising, and this time, it's backed by gold. And perhaps, in that glimmer of gold, the world is finally seeing what Iraq has always had, enduring value. In the end, I want to ask all my friends watching to stay positive and patient, because patience truly is the key to success. Please subscribe to my channel and show your support. Wishing you all a wonderful day. Thank you so much.